Okay, you remember we are quite by a Nitty. So another edition of Wednesday Sports and the back of our Wednesday trust say yeah. Na a good moon sem dia edimu so pomo dia edimu titemu e will be man so and I am hanum say na ya boa boa no so poa and then you so the best sumo so far as football is concerned. You know, I am Wednesday Sports no they na ya into details into in a profound way no and I stories no and so edema I know to me and so to me and and drop piemu and so our top 5 European leagues now very of attraction no na eno the English Premier League Carabao Cup no na eno semi-finals and no bobo bia ho na Andrea nya se kutokra wo landing derby no a sign eba so bia mo no say for almost 10 matches in enya dia Manchester and I say Chelsea boboko no omo ewini against Arsenal e wo no Andrea to me repeat wo ma and then nya se kutokra Kai Havertz let's go and otumi enya so aggregate no na ekoye 4-2 in favor of Arsenal me no ekasa ne de Arsenal semi-finals o makọ 4 times omo to me and travel and call finals ne and draw that case no omo break omo ready omo ho ha me no ekasa ne de finals omo tumi akopie mu and so our Carabao Cup no e don sem be bro in the anyway discussions no bebre na enso betumi akọ no tell na otumi and so ashe so etumi e de amam sanso and obo ewramu another match and so e ba so no eno Manchester City omo bobo from Newcastle first match na eba so e was St James Park eno Newcastle omo backyard one ma after the 90 minutes first of the game no na dia Manchester City omo check kan mienu Newcastle and to me anti so as it is now no or as it stands now no dia me no e kasa the aggregate no 2-0 in favor of Manchester City one and the venue for attraction no dia e koso e ETR what you say anything you hwe say Newcastle omo ebe to me akombodu afiwie mu no omo to me attend the score line no and so e wo hono ma na say Manchester City and so ebe to aso na matches no omo to me abo ne ye no omo the goals ni egum na omo akopie mu and so e wo finals ni nyina no e Carabao Cup no Arsenal me no e kasa ne de ayade a omo abuku omo kete omo ticket dada sisi ya na ye hwe say Manchester City and so any Newcastle no efo ene be akoka Arsenal ho na Carabao Cup no yere won sem so no enso no etumi aba finals no nyina no ade a Carabao Cup no nti I know etumi so no ahye no so enso ade aman discussing change pa no na yele be bro enso e wa hanom sanso na obo ewramo enso e wo ensem foforo mo dia transfers no ade a Monday no na deadline etumi e course so moves no bebre na late moves no bebre na esiye ye ba na ye de wonsem so abro show no so no enso ende enwumre e wo sa enso na opo ewramo enso e wo ensem foforo mo dia na eno so no niam bebre so na e koso enso e wo Black Stars omo adwesu o nyina no 2026 World Cup pa eno so Black Stars enso be kona nto nsem nyo o de nsem bebre na na atudwa wo hono man de nwumre no ye ba be discuss sansem no nyina enso wo no hu the way forward Black Stars wo matumi ay successful so upcoming World Cup venue for attraction US of Canada and then Mexico enti ay na otumi a share so no and so etumi e di amame no various clubs no bebre na nsem bebre na na ekoso won pass folk me ne o ekasai omo MD managing director no anku ono yade a me ne o ekasai de onka ha so folk wo bie mu omo appoint new MD yede won sam so be bro ye beda ne di na yede ne background kakran so etumi abro so o show no so ntia ya na otumi a share no so no etumi e di amayen e wo hono mo obo ewramo enso wo Ghana Football Association omo adwesuo enso ho market ES okreku me no e kasa de okopie mu e wo wa de ase e na o de ton bebre na e na akoko so ho ma ho sem ne dwuma okodi nyina no ye de nyina no be bro show do so no and de anwumre e ho so tell a friend to tell another friend say we are bringing you all exclusive and updated news nyina e wo hanom say the flight is airborne from now up to 6 o'clock PM na de dwuma de nyina so no aba ewie asumdie kwan so no etumi e di ama wa ro di amje so AYISAH Richard of course obetumi afem the same sports mo kronkron ba ko pe sa enso na make I was say a discussion segment no me co-host QUASHIE ono so o anu mo ode discussing change pa no enso ebetumi abre ono dwuma ko bi na aso yasen ende enwene heritage Christian University omo na ende enwene omo aso yasen a me no e kasa ne enso de omo di nwuma so bebre so e de ema undergraduate students no and graduate students ni nyina enso e ono me ntire bo wura mu e wo heritage wo hwe won chi akwan a eno Olympic Stadium mama sama Olympic Stadium main stadium no etipe ena omo edi omo nkwe ho no obetuma be inquiries nipa bebre ena omo wo ede ema oma na omo wi SHS impo wo 25 years no eno so your entrance exam so nso ɛde ma no maths and English ɛna ɛno nso no wobɛtumi atwerɛ wɔ hɔ no wotumi pass a na wabɛ enroll fɛfɛɛfɛ ɔba no wase no nso wɔntumi ampass a your bridge student ɛwɔ hɔ no ma me no ɛkasa ne deɛ ɔmo bɛbɔ ewura mu na ɛno nso no ɔmo aboa no na that bridge obstacle no wama wɔntumi ampass na wambɛyɛ university student no ne nyinaa no heritage bɛboa na that bridge no ɔmo tumi across wɔ no ne nyinaa no remedials papa na ɔmo de wɔbɛfam ɔmo lecturers ekuku da hɔ no ma ɔmo ɛbɛtumi aboa na ɔba no so no wɔtumi pass once and for all na ɔno nso no wɔtumi abɔ ewura mu nso ɛwɔ university ɛwɔ no mo nim sɛ schools no de adɔso nanso nneɛma baako mmienu mmiɛnsa bi ɛna ɛma heritage ɛda so nko ɛwɔ schools no nyinaa ho first one yɛba no holistic education a ɛnya deɛ ɔmo ɛdidi agorɔ koraa ɛwɔ no nyinaa ne sɛ ɔmba no ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔmo ɛde knowledge nkoa ɛna egu ɛyɛ ne mu ɛwɔ no mo anaasɛ ɔmo ɛde tete ne nyinaa ɛne sɛ obetumi nso abɔ ewuram na ɛba ne Christian life nso a ɔba no etumi enya ɛwɔ no nti no ɔba no sɛbe ɛyade a ɔne ne life bi is not accepted by the society a otumi ba na otumi ebenya nkyerɛkyerɛ na ɔba heritage nso a ɔmo bɛboa no bɛde no bɛfa saa kwan no so na ne suban no etumi asesa na society no etumi embrace ne fɛfɛɛfɛ nso ɛwɔ hɔ no mo saa nso na ɛba no serene environment a ɛno nso no ɛyade a ɛyɛ kedua ɛyɛ classic nso ɛyɛ fantastic sensational serene environment a ɔba no nso no ɔbɛtumi enya na ɛno nso no wɔtumi enya asomdwe na wɔtumi esua deɛ sɛdeɛ ɛfata hɔ no mo modern library ɛna ɛno nso no ɔmo etumi establish wɔ school wɔ mu a facilities ni deɛ meka ɛno nso no bebree na nso ɛwɔ no nti no yɛsɛ seeing is believing wobɛpa na wɔtumi abɛhwɛ nice environment facilities a ɛno nso heritage yɛwɔ na ɛno nso no ɔba no wɔtumi abɛ enroll na biribi nso no etumi akɔ so ɛyie ɛde ama no saa nso na ɛba no ɛyɛ entrepreneurship a mekyerɛ ɛyɛ nsano adwuma school ɛyɛ a ɔmo encourage ne yie papapapapa ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛno nti no sɛ ɔba no ɔwɔ nsano adwuma bi a yɛwɔ bibi program bi wɔ ha no ma yɛato ne di startup challenge ɔba na ɛno nso no obetumi contest na ɔwini a school wei ɔwɔ sika twitwiridie bi a ɔmo etumi ɛde so nasen nso ɛwɔ hɔ no mo na ɛno nso no aboa ma ɔno nso no ɔkɔ school nyinaa no wɔnya ne nsano adwuma nso ɛwɔ hɔ no mo ɛno nti who say oko school no obi so friend the boss e wo hono mo owie school already wo won san adwuma dada luckily enough for him no or her no onye adwuma osan e wo eye another job e wo no ma e no so school we e betumi abo no sa kwan no so e wo no ntintwintwe on ase kra Heritage Christian University said the American kan wo hwan ya ye Amasama Olympic Stadium no etipe e na ye wa yedi e ye nkwe wo bara na be enquiries na eno so bibia so no entumi enkoso ye emfa oma obare koso no bebre na e na omo ye wo no san so na graduate o pese o ball masters na eno so no e ade omo eye wo ha no se eno ti from se sia na eno so no ye enquiries na bibia so entumi so no enkoso eyie emfa ma eye wo eye life enso e wo ho no sa enso na ye wo Heritage Media eye center Heritage Media Center nye nyina no eye 6 months course oba na o pese o ye journalist experts sanso ena o pese o ye media expert a mekanfo eye Heritage Media Institute nso e di amount eba ne journalism courses na ye bi to say eye newscasting, program hosting, voice over training and phonetics sanso na ye social media management ye media law e ho no mo ye newspaper reporting nso e ho no mo sa nso ena ye freelance journalism course no bebre na ena ye nso ade a ye e ho no mo obo nso ewura mo nso o mo ye multimedia aspect nso a eno no nso no ye bibi to say video editing, graphic design sa nso ena ye cinematography nso on how to handle camera any bibi bia no ayefa production won nyina no ade a ye e wa no say de ma ye da sonko all media schools na ba ne say ye was studio kese e wa hanomo eno ntino oba no obowura hanomo a ye wa equipment ni nyina practicals chenchereche pa ena lectures no omo ewo experience owo field no already no omo betumi aboa oba no na eno so no bibia so no etumi akoso ye nso no enso etumi ede ama oba no enso e wo hanomo eno ntino ye beko na yakoje yaboa from ka to aba ye ba as usual ye do ebe bowura mu enso e wo foreign and local activity no and transfers ni nyina twen ye ba sisia.
Yes, if I did feel better.
Yɛbɛkɔ sɛ obi bia kɔ aba ɛba ɛyɛ Nitty Gritty so another edition of Wednesday Sports ɛna meka wo sɛ yɛde ɛbrɛw ɛntɛ anwummere nso ɛwɔ hɔ nom na maka wo sɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ yɛ stream live ɛnso ɛwɔ social media ɛyɛ platforms no wei ɛyɛ 2 platforms so ɛna yɛ streaming live ɛwɔ hɔ nom Facebook at the same time YouTube and you're streaming live and so for you not to be selfish and open more session now and also watch na yon consider to me in your biahwe while I can in a way job comment at one by the time and also you be put a room na ka comment and so it to me at the amount fair anyhow do so and so e wo hono I don't tell you put a room dia na ye share as ye and so e wo a foreign and local tidbit no foreign tidbit no said the American kind and drag Carabao Cup no semi finals no ɛyade a ɛkɔ so nso ɛwɔ venue of attraction no na ɛyade ɛyɛ Emirates Arsenal the Gunners ɔmo backyard ɛna etumi ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ nom a na aggregate no nso ɛyɛ 3-2 and after the 90-minute first of the game no na ɛyade a 1-0 in favor of Arsenal nti aggregate no ɛkɔ 4-2 nso ɛwɔ hɔ nom Arsenal mene ɔkasa no deɛ ɔmo ebuku ɛyɛ ɔmo ticket a ɛno no final no ɔmo kɔ pie mu nso ɛwɔ hɔ nom dɛ ɛndɛ anwummerɛ no ɛyade a Manchester City ɔmo ɛne Newcastle venue of attraction no ɛyɛ Etihad Mikel Arteta after the match no and also December Brena and so on or the etu ja or mo there or chemu eso dia or you very happy say won etumi ebuku na omako finals because semi finals mako 4 and Arsenal enso etumi akwa ni nyina no enya dia ekoye edema omo edi nkuku enti bra no Mikel Arteta chemu dia nani age say omo tumi emo erigi omo ho ewo ho no ma eno so no omo hwe nim say bia so betumi akoso eyi dia ma na omo agi esi omo na so sanso ena so ewo coach mu insense no Pep Guardiola ono ena we coach or manager and so e dey Manchester City ball no ewo no chemu dia ono oye coach obe use the coaching platform no na eno so no wa speaking against eye nkofo a omo ye victim of air conflict any ntokwa ne nyamanyama ekokoso enso ewo eye wiase adum say no obetumi enso aka ho sem bebre nyina no eyade e ha atwen se wo mu a ena hu the way a ehye the way a eko efa enso ewo ho no nti no eyade asa nkofo no obegya wagegya abeg advocating so e dia ma ona wiase no enso etumi akoso ye endra okopiem open mbonte so nyina no eye Copa del Rey no Alba City obeka san krofo we e na be 3 weeks ago no omo etumi eyi the Galacticos the Merengues the White Angels Real Madrid bobo no nyama enkoye fada emma wa Abeloa eno eye the first match and Alba City children say yes team na waba mu no ye fan dia agro and it's division 2 team and Andra omo etumi eyi and I say last 3 weeks omo etumi yi Real Madrid ensu epimo na Andra no na omo ne the Blaugranes the Catalan FC Barcelona chance say yes only opening back on so ohwedie mu after the 90 minutes first of the game no na ayade akwa 2-1 in favor of Barcelona one we say the semi-finals Barcelona ensu ebuku e and the anyway match back one enso ebekoso no nyina no enso quarter finals no match back one ebekoso no Real Sociedad omo ne Athletic Club Real Sociedad any Athletic Club enso or ma omo hwenu say why and so betumi qualify one so akopie mu enso wo semi-finals no sanso na Valencia so any 18 so ebebo nti sa 4 teams we no you over qualify bia no na obuku enso wo semi-finals no mu so enso ewo horomo sa enso na ubo ewramu enso ewo aye Carabao Cup and draw match no etumi eba so na eno Kai Havertz na otumi enete ye wono no chemu dia na enye se na nya se wa the former team nyina se na nya se okopie mu ewo final ware ase nti na jubilation na o jubilate no nkrofo ready minutes to wait say wa Chelsea the former team and no jubilate and now so no otwi ben nsɛmkyerɛfo a ɛno so no clear L no ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ ɛyade a ɛno no ne enije ne nyina ne sɛ wakopie mu finals nso wɔ Carabao Cup no mu nti ɔbɛhwɛ nso na bibia nso no atumi ade akɔso ɛyie nso no enso ɛde ama the current team Arsenal the Gunners bobuko no enso ɛwɔ hɔ no me no kasa ne Morocco me no kasa ne apel pa kɛse kyekyerekye ana ɔmo ɛde akɔma CAF ne nyina ne sɛ rulings a ɛfa no afɔ wɔn sɛnsɛm a ɛba so no ɔmo kyerɛ mu ɔmo bo ɛndwo so kra ɛwɔ hɔ no mo ɛne ti Morocco ɔmo de apel asan akɔma CAF nso ɛwɔ no Confederation of African Football so ɔmo san twehwɛ mu biem na discipline no and I said punishment no is either say ɔmo bɛyɛ fio and I say ɔmo bɛgu mu nso no etumi ɛde ama wɔn nso ɛwɔ no mo yɛ bɔ nso Eramu enso ɛwɔ nsɛm foforɔ media na me no kasa ndi FIFA president Gianni Infantino Russia wonum sɛ band ɛda wɔn so ɔmo national team no band ɛda wɔn so ɔsɛ dia sa band na ɛda Russia so no ohun influence bia wɔn whether positive or negative influence bia ohun influence bia wɔn na dia band no ɔbɛhwɛ no mo alefte enso efi Russia so na ɔmo so no ɔmo etumi aba na football nsɛm no ɔmo de ɔmo abo ewuram na bibia so no enso etumi akoso eyi enso e wono ye bo eramu all transfers mu say transfers no na e ade Monday ni e na deadline Monday ade chi e de ma indra e na deadline nti dun say deadline so de skirmishes no bebre na ekoso wo hu what as negotiations no bibia na Karim Benzema na ofi eye Al Ittihad akọ Al Hilal na Al Hilal for no na krata hu sensem ne negotiation no na anya dia ekoso na here we go what I say but and then they confirm officially and then they confirm o America say the Karim Benzema why Al Hilal player enso e wo hono and it's in the Ronaldo or the atu your chamo dia Al Hilal o ma di kuwa bebre what I say o ma di 26 trophies sanso and a ubo eramo e wo Asian League mo so na o mo tumi agye makoma 4 e wo no ti o mo nye team keto a e ba no Europe so o mo tumi a compete bebre krama time o Madrid no o mo any one share bebre o mo tough team nti wa ba na de ayade a great dream and so e de ema no e say players ni yes o nya be sign man kwa de a dream come true nti no saa na Karim Benzema no ono so no tumi e de atodwa e wo no say bibia so no o hwe say bibia betumi akoso ye so no enso etumi e de ama no me no kasa de Jean Philippe means no AC Milan and the medicals no anko true what I say medicals na anko true ni nyina no we feli 2 wa feli makoma 2 into medicals no entumi an confirm yi en fa ma no anko yi an fa nti no ya dey confirmation of the signing no o ma dropping it down until so see an dey sa transfer no anya dey etumi e course so enso no e wo hono ye bebo enso e wo Simon Adingra AS Monaco verbal agreement bibia so no etumi e course so ye deal no na 1 million and a buy out clause no so no 17 million enso e hono me we kasa ne dey ne no pa I go through Yakwa Chelsea former Dynamo midfielder N'Golo Kante French international ono so me no kasa ne dey Fenerbahce pew anopa we ya wakopiem e wo Fenerbahce a eno so no hwese bibia betumi akoso eyema no enso e wo hono mo Chelsea midfield na ende aye inconsistency asset ne ende o china se no abrantie we order so gina ne na so ye papa e wo hono ma so obepiem wo Chelsea kura no betumi ya still no betumi aba Europe na ono so no we betumi enso no akontese wo because form na abrantie ne wo no Fenerbahce nya great eye midfielder wade ase sanso ena ye bon enso ewramu e wo Jeremy Jacquet me no kasa ne de Liverpool deal no ni nyina na here we go 2026 understanding no na 60 million and a buy out clause no no add-ons no and so 10 million so ho no ma me no kasa ne de to release no aye done deal into me no kasa ne de ono so no okokra Alex Disasi to West Ham no and so no pa ayade no so no I go through and so e wo ma ni nyina no seasonal loan season we kwa wi a no so omo hwe nim so omo betumi ato no permanent nso e wo no mo Atletico Madrid me no e kasa de Ademola Lookman who say last season na abranche no ejina ne nan so pa e wo ho ma na Atlanta e kwaje Europa League no but this season inconsistency be no nka onya nyina no Atletico Madrid say no player we a great player and you know omo tumi assign e wo ma Dandel and so Emma Atletico Madrid on we nyina no Nigerian international me no kasa no we fi Italy abepiem enso Spain wo ho no mo sa enso na Chelsea na mo abrante we Mamadu from Strasbourg Mamadu from Strasbourg Chelsea that deal is it confirm pa or also oko Chelsea players na no more sign what I say so you said that who impact biasa how based on Chelsea transfers and deal and then place that they are signing and then we are not seeing any positive this team be and apart from say unko unique club world cup no by the man said unko you we are not Japan someone is in the top 4 Chelsea they are nowhere to be found in the top 4 into here she said nyama be koso here the man no pamo Enzo Maresca ni nyina no di new coach aba na so bibia akoso what I say that is the fact that is the intonto that is the profound story about bro at the backyard of Chelsea ni nyina nyama akoso enfa ma production no production team be na o Chelsea wo maka based on that ni ye fi hono na yaba local no dia me na wakasa ne Kurt Okreku ono na oye el president Ghana Football Association Boboko no na ne tour na okọ ewo wa no ni nyina ne se okọ eno kochia eye wana what I say wana eye baby anka ebeka ya na wade eye wana into okọ wana ho ena nyina no okoje eye royal prayers we say aha obo mpa na mka na waka yo that one is different from our father no and that one is different from Allah wakba this one is omo ya na waka yo I know ena keti yeso prekutu yo mpa no ena keti yeso preku wakoji bi enso on nyina no enso eye say football 2026 eye season away no eye dey ebe tough ebe credit card what I say ebe gangantoa inti no ohwemu say sampai na wakoji no ebe di neti na biwa so no etumi akoso ye nyina mu no oti eye upper west regional sports eye minister ema football infrastructures no for bibia on pese omo ye wo wa honom no omo edi bibia gu akwan mu wo honom anti to say infrastructure be so development be so ewo ye wa so far as football is concerned ema no enye won nyina no wan na ene wo school so a oye nice man enso wo honom a okobom pai kama enso edema the president edema Ghana Football Association ket yeso kreku nyina no eye yo empire I said no it's not a yo what I say international and so and etie no mo kopie mu and so Black Stars adwosu na almost strike about there what I say Antoine Semenyo ono and transfer we no o make history ono and na omo dis kakese ekoto no eba Manchester City impact na o de Emma City no enya agro nyanyi na no chem dia World Cup na eba so no eya dia ebe crunch ebe crucial World Cup na owo eye dim say Black Stars kono omo ekwako surprise eye citizens of Ghana what I say citizens of Ghana no omo ko surprise won enye say surprise say dia ayo omo ye no omo kwa na omo kodi sebe enyabrasem na omo akwaje Ghana sika na ye taxes nyina no omo akwaje na nyina no omo ba na omo abe niam hwanyan bia o say this time na de omo ko for the major trophy sa ena omo eko akwaje sa trophy no so enso edi aba ewo hono sa enso ena assistant coach Edma Black Stars John Pinston no esewe na ena odi atuja news ono so surprise pa say eye squad no omo announce squad na surprise ebe bam no menim say sabio omo kofa division 2 for aba bebo ade akobo Black Stars ya well I don't know but also surprise be bam you and I know say surprise na de nka ye expect say ebam because Ghana Black Stars ye first level no any omo bench no say surprise be wan go bench na emu six squad na eba no first level surprise ebe bam no sa enso ena eye Joseph Prince no nsema eno so odi atodwa ende enwumre a ye ka bi so ache wo show no so no enso ewo no mo obo enso ewuram enso ewo nsempofo mu enso edia nyina no eye club World Cup no sorry nyina no eye 2026 World Cup na eba so no nyina enwo nkomo na ede bro no sports minister Kofi Adams ono so confirm say budget no omo ede beba before say omo akodu eye US of A Canada and then Mexico why you confirm say omo that mistake no in previous years no previous seasons no previous tournament aya omo kono this time omo nye ne sabiem enti budget no omo de ba na omo hu de atuam de ekọ ene dia eba enti so omo ko perform abysmally na ye twa won imprenye lashes no ye last one isu eye enso e wono na meti Macau enem sika kemo chi na omo ntwa nka ye those kind of things no ama players no on the field of play no na lakadastical attitude na omo show no ne no beja enti the budget na ba na aba enso e wo hono mo heart of folk Abdul Karim omo me for da Abdul Karim ende enwumre yanti asempa ne ba 3 weeks akola wahwere no enti no akoye eye arehosem e de ama heart of folk fraternity ni anyina Abdul Karim this season ena omo assigning no ono so no otumi webka eye heart of folk eye family no nso eho abrantie we ni ba 3 weeks pe omo awo no edwojojo ejajaja wenya 1 month mpo akola no waka baby enso ewo hono mo eno nti no oye eye football fan football fraternity ni nyina yenkai abrantie we so no ewo empire bokwan so enya dia eye easy sa ewo hono mo unya sa experience ebida nti no aya we bi obeka say bi aye normal but enye normal abrantie we or go through a lot emotionally, physically, spiritually, all the list. Nyina no or go through and so ewo hono monti no. yenkai abrante no so ewo mpaebom me die wo kasa early on the show no me catch was house of folk omo MD anku ono na okoje experience enso ewo Manchester United obaye ne experience ni nyina no wantumi ambeye adwuma no anwie enti no anku dilali anku eyade a okọ me no kasa ne de omo assign ni eye Julius Benuna sesi a ono no we MD ede Emma House of Folk managing director ede Emma House of Folk na eye Julius Benuna onim se eba ne FIFA wakoje experience kakra e wo FIFA eba ne GFA no so a setup no eno so abenya experience kakra e wo no brand papa we are very very fantastic me no we kasa ne nyina na sisi ane de ono no we managing director ede Emma House of Folk boku no ye hwese atane ata enya ma papa we so ni experience no on fan come ka atane ata so unim nkrofo kwa make what I say atane ata omo nya ma papa we enso enko e wo ho no ma nti ni ye hwese bibia so no ebetumi akoso eye ede Emma Julius Benuna on this note no ye de eye foreign and local tidbit ni nyina so no ebetumi esi aha no mo ese ye nsembre no na ye beji embre tiawa ye beko break tiawa ye ba as usual Godwin QUASHIE Votarian International wabe piemu e wo hanom say sports eye prophet oba be prophesize what they say through the analysis and then everything behind the scenes in nsem nyina karaba cap no dia ekoso e wo Endra Emirates no ene bebia no odi hu nyina nsem bro oye Chelsea fan Manchester Arsenal ashe Chelsea sa for almost be 10 matches Chelsea Arsenal win 7 draw 3 APM Chelsea what's up nyina oba be kan wonsem and oba objective what they say and ya de oba be bias or international analytic me who da me fama no ntwa so ye twa ho abasema ye ba as usual ye baba na the discussions no to me na bro twan ye ba sia. Okay, yes, I'm a movie we are by show no so and then you remember because Nitty Gritty another edition of Where the Sports show no and I yeah bro and then you remember of course yeah foreign and local activities in no to me bro ya fiansa na ye be into details into in a profound way no yeah sorry sin na so e be bro through a discussions no and so na and so what ho ase e stories ni bi e wa wonte wo ho ase e wo na say ye power ni su kire no aha no mo and I ye ba na ye de wonsam so no and so no to me bro no Godwin QUASHIE as usual we can answer our no so no what Ghana for so many years ye wo no Kotoka International Airport oni mo but still no on teach what I say I think I'm the only language Votarian International.
She is not the only language in Ghana.
Of course, but you see,
in Ghana,
the common language.
It's not a common language. Don't say that.
She is common language.
It's not a common
language.
And
I can we are dominating the.
Who says we are dominating?
Oh, I can we are dominating.
Let's not be tribalistic. Let's do sports.
Because in a can.
You are saying something. Yo. I like that prayer. I have to go and learn that prayer.
Oh no, yeah. If you go to those places, if you go to the wild upper east, upper west, and then even in Ashanti, in a camp setup, if they are praying, they'll pour the libation and then
you have some at my place.
Good,
and then this special thing you see,
and then they'll be like, yo. It's not a yo. A yo means like you are coming to Bob. A yo. This one is not a yo. This one is yo. What do I say? You haven't been to native doctors. You tried to visit native doctors. They have special way.
I can't visit. I can't visit native doctors.
Oh no, this one no. It's same as you are not going there to
go and
probably do notorious things. You can go and look for help or something like that. I know you're a hardworking young man, you get it. But sometimes you have to go and experience those things.
I'm a Christian.
You are Christian, but you have to go and experience it so that you see what they say. Experience.
I mean, if for studies is fine.
Go for studies. That is what I'm talking about. Yeah. You see the course that you are doing right now. That is just by the way, Charlie Godwin. How are we?
Charlie, we are fine.
How's your family and your concubines?
I don't have concubines. I'm not married. Be very careful. My family is good. Everybody's fine.
Okay. So Godwin, quick. Let's start from Carabao Cup. Arsenal
Yes.
for almost a year,
5 years.
5 years now. They haven't made up to the finals, and then last night they redeemed themselves.
Okay. Rich. Arsenal yesterday had a very good result. They had a very perfect game plan against Chelsea yesterday.
Okay.
Going into the game, if you look at the lineup for both teams, Mikel Arteta knew very well that Chelsea would come knocking on the door because they were down by a goal. If you look at the first leg that ended 3-2 in favor of Arsenal, in the first, at the Stamford Bridge some few weeks ago. So every coach will go out there and attack the game. But if you look at the resources, I'm not trying to give excuses for Liam Rosino, but if you look at the resources available to him in that game yesterday, you watch the lineup for the first half, and Chelsea were playing with no wingers in the team.
Okay.
Understand? So they forced them to play about 5 defenders, which was very, very difficult. But I think Arsenal understood the game plan very, very well, perfectly.
Of course.
And they waited and they struck at the very, very right moment, just few seconds away from the ending of that game.
Okay.
Kai Havertz through on goal, and then going past Robert Sanchez to give Arsenal 1-0 victory. I think it was a good game. Over the 2 legs, I think Chelsea, even though when you talk about experience, most of these players have not really played together for a long time.
Of course.
I think they've done well. I'm a Chelsea fan, but yesterday I wasn't really disappointed with the team. I think, given if our problem is that we don't really give a lot of time to coaches to actually build this strong bond with the players. If you look at Mikel Arteta, he's been in Arsenal for almost 8 years now.
Of course.
And most of these players have played together for, if I'm not lying, for almost 3 seasons together.
Okay.
Understand? So it was a good display from Arsenal. They understood the mission on the day, and they were able to do it perfectly. Congratulations to them. This is the first time in 8 years they've made it to the Carabao Cup final. Okay. The last time they were in the final was in 2018, and they lost against Manchester City. Pep Guardiola's Manchester City by 3-0. And there is this special history following them when it comes to this particular competition. In 2011, I think 2008, 7 or 8, they lost against Chelsea. Jose Mourinho's Chelsea by 2-1 in that Carabao Cup final. 2011, they lost against Birmingham City 2-1. Understand? And then 2018, they lost against Manchester City by 3-0. So all the past 3 finals they've made in the Carabao Cup final, they lost all of them. I think Mikel Arteta, you could see the joy and excitement on the faces of all the players and the coaching staff yesterday. I think they have worked really, really hard for this moment, and everybody is backing them this season to be very, very successful. I see them challenging for all the trophies they are in this season.
You come up to that. That is the main
yes
topic for today. I want us to discuss the today's match.
Yes. So
this evening match.
Yeah, going into the final, as I think everybody will be tipping Arsenal to win the trophy, because if you look at the other teams,
I'm not talking about finals. I'm talking about Manchester City and
Man City and Newcastle. Rich, you see, the first leg was won by Manchester City. Okay, complete dominance. Antoine Semenyo was fantastic on the day. Of course, getting a goal in that particular game. It should have been 3-0 if not for some dubious refereeing decisions. Man City would have won that game by 3-0. But they are coming home at Etihad today. They're playing the second leg at home in front of their fans. This hasn't been a very, very good season for Pep Guardiola. As it stands, if you look at the Premier League table, they are trailing Arsenal by 6 points. Okay, understand? And it's very, very difficult. You don't really see Pep Guardiola's team perform this abysmal when it comes to football season, as compared to as of that of last season, when they were not able to challenge for the title. But Newcastle themselves have not been good in this season when it comes to some games. Of course. But in the Champions League, they've been very last season. But in the Champions League, they've been very, very solid. Of course. Now the question has to be, would they pay attention to this trophy? They won this trophy last season. They are the defending champions. They were to beat Liverpool in the final. So what would be the game plan of Eddie Howe going to this game against Manchester City? He has nothing to lose. I'm sure he will be telling his players to go all out against Manchester City today. Same for Pep Guardiola. Guardiola will be saying, if you look at our position on the Premier League table right now, it's not realistic. We don't have the very, very realistic chance to win the title. So the best shot at the trophy this season is this Carabao Cup title. Opportunity to grab the first silverware of the season. And I think the likes of Erling Haaland, Antoine Semenyo, Jeremy Doku, all these guys, Rodri, will be charged up against it to make make it easy and make it to that finals against Arsenal. come in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley. It will be a very difficult game at Etihad. If Newcastle wants to play their physical type of football, you know how they play their football.
Of course.
I mean, direct, physical, and they're always running up and down. Newcastle doesn't play this kind of passing game here and there. No. And they are always on the front foot. They want to attack.
Pressing.
That's what they do. And if they do that, it will be very, very difficult for Manchester City tonight. But I see Man City getting over the line and making it to the final against Arsenal.
Okay. So you see, today's main topic is that can Arsenal win
all the four
trophies because they are still in competition in the Champions League, FA Cup, Premier League. I think FA Cup is semi-finals.
Yeah, it's fourth round. So after this round, they will go to the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals. Yeah. Okay. And then the league, they are the
top of the league.
And then Carabao Cup, and then you see the Champions League. Yeah. They were the first
unbeaten.
League log. So right now, can Arsenal? There is a main discussion that I have to discuss because Arsenal that we know, you see, first season, first quarter of the season, you see they will do everything. They will press
perfectly
everyone. Yeah. But at the end of the season, you see them going astray. So Arsenal, what they've done in the Champions League, that is 1, 2, and then Carabao Cup breaking that bridge, that obstacle, and then for 8 years, and then they've reached finals. Finally, can they win? Can they continue? Can they portray that vim, that attitude yesterday on the field of play to, have all those 4 trophies?
You know, yesterday after the game, I was listening to Declan Rice, very instrumental part of this Arsenal team.
Okay.
And he made mention that this season they have an extra desire in them to go a step further. You know, yesterday Arsenal really pushed hard. Getting to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Only to be knocked out by PSG, which was a very fantastic team last year. And also losing the title to Liverpool. You know, this season, I think, in as much as Arsenal has been very, very good in all competitions, I think they stand favourite of winning all these trophies. But I'll start with the Champions League. Rich, we all know how the Champions League is very tricky. Most of the times, I would say 70 over 100, the team that we say will win the Champions League do not always win. You understand? They don't always win the title. Just because sometimes football doesn't follow the script. But this season, let me mention the teams Arsenal has faced in the Champions League. They've beaten Inter Milan. Last year's finalists. They've beaten Bayern Munich by 3-1. You understand?
Yeah.
They've beaten some of the top dogs this season in the Champions League. Now, when it comes to the Premier League, they've drew their game against Chelsea. They've beaten Manchester United, which they lost the second leg. They lost against Liverpool. So, everybody will be seeing them, at this point, they are in the driving seat when they come to Europe. But somebody might say, Arsenal has not played against Barcelona yet.
Of course.
Barcelona is one of the good teams this season when it comes to Champions League in the league. But looking at what Arteta has built and the squad depth they have as at the moment, it will be very difficult for any team to go to against Arsenal. Now, people might say that it was not this team that Manchester United defeated some few weeks ago.
Yeah,
that is football for you. We also, during that season when Pep Guardiola's Manchester City was unbeatable. Certain teams like Crystal Palace went to Etihad and beat Manchester City by 4-3.
See, football is football.
So it happens all the time. I know this is the best year for Arsenal fans. I have the privilege of, my boss is an Arsenal fan.
I talking about Dr. Arsenal.
No. Dr. Arsenal is a very strong Chelsea fan. Dr. Anson. He met me the last time. He was laughing at me that I should talk well about Arsenal.
And
so I'm praying that this year will be a very good one for Arsenal fans. If you look at all the competition they are in, realistically, we can say they are the best team out there. In the Champions League, we saw where they finished. First position. In the Premier League, they are leading by 6 points. Which I think this year they must be able to win.
Of course.
If they don't win the Premier League this season,
Arteta will go.
There is a total disaster.
Even Mikel Arteta will go.
But for the Champions League, we can say that the first leg is just the league phase. We are now coming to get into the proper Champions League. The knockout football.
Of course.
If you lose, you go home.
Round of 16.
You understand? So when it gets to this stage, it becomes a different ball game. Teams come with different tactics. Now, the Carabao Cup, can they win it? 100% they can. FA Cup, can they win it? 100% they can. Premier League, can they? They can.
Okay.
If they want to. And then the Champions League, they can.
Okay.
What made Pep Guardiola's team so fantastic? Winning the Champions League, the Premier League, the FA Cup. What made that team so special was the desire of the players.
That is it. I think one thing Arsenal lacks for, previous season,
and the desire to get to the finish line.
Not that winning mentality.
Of course.
They've lacked winning mentality up to this season. So I think you see yesterday post-match interview with a lot of players, they were like they disclosed it. You see that enthusiasm, that vim, that aggressiveness. You see it is in them. This year. Yeah, they have shown the desire to win. Of course. Now so that winning mentality is coming.
If you look at that Manchester City team that won the treble, these were guys who played for like almost 2 to 3 years together. Of course. So they went for they went for the Champions League. They failed. That one against Chelsea. They went again. Someone will say still. Someone will say still. Yes. Still. And in the final attempt,
it's football. Anything can happen.
Yeah. So if you look at the current Arsenal squad, since Mikel Arteta came in, that group that he used to win the FA Cup against Chelsea, all those players are no more at Arsenal. Okay. All of them are gone. Okay. Now, this is a new face of Arsenal. This is the first time he has brought this new crop of players into a football final. Okay. Now, if you look at the group, Declan Rice, he has played in the Europa Conference League final. Of course. He has won it with West Ham. He knows how to play finals. Yeah. What it takes to win trophies. Yeah. Eberechi Eze. Yeah. Last season, he was in that Crystal Palace team that beat Manchester City in the FA Cup final. That same Declan Rice played in the European finals against Spain and they lost. Okay. So if you take out these guys, Kai Havertz, he has won the Champions League with Chelsea. He has won the Club World Cup with Chelsea. Yes. He has won the Super Cup with Chelsea. Yeah. Kepa Arrizabalaga, the same thing. So a crop of players in this Arsenal team. Martin Odegaard. Yes. Yeah. They've had experience of winning something. They've played some finals before, but majority of them have not really tested it. Of course. The likes of William Saliba. Gabriel Magalhaes. He played the Copa America final, but he lost. Okay. For Brazil. So it will be a new experience for this team. Okay. How would they react when it gets to the final? How would they handle the pressure? Okay. This is a new group. Of course. Even though some individual members in the team have won trophies, have gone to finals and have won trophies. Okay. This will be a new opportunity. Okay. How would the reaction be like? Okay. You understand? You know, one thing that happens is that you see that Manchester City team that went to the final against Chelsea in the Champions League in 2021. Yeah. The likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Fernandinho, Zinchenko, Kyle Walker, Riyad Mahrez. It was a super team. Okay. But why did they lose that game against Chelsea? Because that particular group of players, that was their first ever experience in the Champions League final. Of course. And what did Chelsea do? With the likes of Thiago Silva, Antonio Rudiger, N'Golo Kante, Chelsea followed a very good script. Okay. They played that they want to win the final. Okay. Because when leading to after that final, everybody was tipping Manchester City to win. Yeah. Chelsea remained underdogs. And they killed it. Of course. So there is one team making it to the final, and there is also another team winning the trophy. It is very painful for you to make it to a final and then lose it. Of course. So Mikel Arteta will be thinking, now I've made it to one final out of 4. Okay. How can we win this? Okay. So strategies on that then. So I think Arsenal, they stand in a very, very good position to be very, very successful this season. Okay. I don't think anybody will accept explanations from Arteta for not winning any trophy this season. Okay. They must win something this year. Okay. Because it's been long overdue. Not only something. Yes. They have to win the most important trophies. The major trophies. Either the Champions League or the league. They must deliver any of them. The league, the Champions League. Failure to do so is a disaster. Of course. Understand. Okay, so Godwin, let's tackle the transfers. And we are seeing players moving around and moves, and then what they are going to add up to their current team. So let's start from Benzema. Benzema, that we know, has been that experienced player from Madrid, testing a lot of competition, finals, winning a lot of trophies, so scoring a lot of goals as a striker, playing these big teams in the likes of Real Madrid, winning the Champions League, Olympic Lyon, and right now Benzema out from Al Ittihad to Al Hilal. Rich, what is he going to add up? Because I like that we know they are fantastic already, and then Benzema, they're the biggest team in Asia. That is why Ronaldo has best. You see, the issues surrounding Karim Benzema. Yeah. See, this guy has been one of my favorite strikers
Okay.
of all time.
Okay.
If you ask me to mention my favorite strikers, I'll put this guy in there.
Okay.
This player.
Okay.
Strikers that when opportunities come, they know how to kill it.
Of course.
You know, we saw the best version of
you see tension games.
Yes.
They will carry
games that you need somebody to take down the mantle.
They will carry the whole team
on their shoulders.
And then they will perform.
You understand? Karim Benzema is one of those guys.
Okay.
Now, you might not see the uniqueness of this player.
Okay.
When the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, Luka Modric, all of them were at Real Madrid.
Yes.
When those players left, that was when the real Karim Benzema came out.
Yeah.
Now, this particular transfer has caused a lot of commotion in Saudi Arabia.
Of course.
You know, these clubs, Al Ahly, Al Hilal, Al Nasser, and Al Ittihad.
Yeah.
These four big teams in Saudi Arabia are financed by the Saudi Investment Fund Group.
Okay.
The PIF.
Okay.
You understand? So everything transfers, all those things are handled by this group. So typically, it's the group that takes care of all these four teams. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo's concern is that there is bias when it comes to treatment, such that the likes of Al Hilal are getting A-class players, A-list players,
yes,
top-notch players. Al Ittihad, they are getting top. So let me look at the players Al Ittihad signed: Karim Benzema, N'Golo Kante, Diaby, Diaby of Aston Villa. You know that.
Okay.
Bergwijn.
Okay.
When they did those signings, they won the league. On the side of Al Ahly, they won the Asian Champions League. Riyad Mahrez, Ivan Toney, Gabriel Vega. They bought all these guys for Al Ahly. They won the Asian Champions League. On the side of Al Hilal, who did they buy?
Ronaldo.
Neymar. He didn't perform because of
Hilal.
injuries.
Yeah.
Neymar didn't work out.
Yeah.
Understand? They went for
Sadio Mane.
no, they went for Darwin Nunez.
Darwin Nunez.
What? Milokovic Savic.
Okay, you are talking about Al Hilal. Oh, okay.
Alexander Mitrovic.
Of course. And
Renan Lodi.
Let me chip in this. You know, Nunez is going to Fenerbahce.
Of course.
Because
I'll come there.
Yeah.
Theo Hernandez.
Okay.
All these top-notch players. But if you come to Al Nassr, if not for last season, the two top players they bought for Al Nassr was Cristiano Ronaldo and Sadio Mane.
Yeah.
They bought some chicken chain players.
Gabriel
Angelo.
You can't
when I'm talking about A-class players, they bought Gabriel Angelo from Chelsea Academy.
He's A-class.
From Chelsea.
He's A-class.
So
far as you are playing Chelsea,
up until last season, when Al Nassr was able to buy João Felix, and added it to Cristiano Ronaldo and that of Sadio Mane. Now, and then Kingsley Coman as well.
Yeah.
Now, people may say, why is Cristiano Ronaldo acting that way? The man is tired of the treatment in Saudi Arabia. Why? Do I support his actions? No.
Okay.
I don't think one person can take decisions
you can't dictate for the whole team
into his hands.
Of course.
That's because somebody is handling these issues. Yeah. Now, Al Hilal has come out to actually clarify this issue. They made it clear that all those transfers, all those big names that I've mentioned, the monies for those transfers was taken care of one of their, team shareholders.
Okay.
The Saudi prince, one of the richest men in the world.
Okay.
So he personally funded those transfers.
Okay.
So it's not the PIF who purchased those players for Al Hilal.
Okay. Okay, meaning that particular man you are talking about,
he has an interest in Al Hilal. Sort of like, a very good fan.
That's where I'm coming. He doesn't support
Al Nassr. His biggest interest is Al Hilal.
Oh.
So it's like you.
Probably he's Messi fan.
So it's like you, the two of us.
Yeah.
You have a particular group that is sponsoring us.
Okay.
But there is somebody who is interested in what you are doing. And that person from his own heart has put his hand in his pocket to finance certain projects you are doing.
Okay.
And I'm pained that why is the person's not knowing that it's somebody else who is sponsoring your projects.
So Ronaldo,
the issue is a bit, but even with that, Cristiano Ronaldo has made it clear that poor treatment for all these clubs. If we are projecting the image of Saudi Arabian football, it's not going to be only Al Nassr. It has to be Al Ittihad, Al Hilal, Al Nassr, and then that of Al Hilal.
Okay.
So if they are getting the elite kind of players, seem to be given to Al Nassr.
Okay.
So he believes that is the reason why there are appearances in terms of performance.
Listen, already you've explained, like you disclosed the idea behind
of course.
it.
Now, the start of this season, Al-Nassr has played 12 matches, no defeat, all victories.
So why is he complaining?
Now, when Sadio Mane left to AFCON, in fact, I would say the refereeing decision in Saudi Arabia has been one of the funniest. If you actually follow that particular league, it's funny.
Sometimes.
So you saw that Al-Nassr started losing games. 4 games in a row, they lost all, which made Al Hilal overtook them on top of the table, like 7 or 9 points. But as we speak, Al Hilal has lost games, and it's only 1 point difference between them and Al-Nassr.
So Al-Nassr is on top.
So as we speak, Al Hilal is leading Al-Nassr with just 1 point.
Oh, okay.
So, and Al Hilal has purchased what? Karim Benzema.
So you see.
So what are you saying? Ronaldo knows the kind of player Benzema
Fire
is.
for fire.
Ronaldo knows the kind of player Benzema is.
He has played with him before.
Of course.
At Real Madrid.
If Al Hilal is having players like Ruben Neves, Mitrovic, Milokovic Savic, Darwin Nunes, and they are adding Karim Benzema, the league is finished.
But you are Ronaldo. You see?
No. Let me tell you something. The first time Lionel Messi went to Inter Miami, the first season Lionel Messi went to Inter Miami, he struggled a bit. Relax. Let me tell you something.
He did something for us to see.
That happened when the club owner decided to buy players who can help him win.
Who?
Luis Suarez came in, Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets, Rodrigo De Paul. These players were playing in Europe.
Only 4 players. In addition to Messi.
That's the whole team with Lionel Messi.
No. If you have, I'm coming. If you have João Felix, if you have Sadio Mane,
let's be sincere. João Felix is an A-list player.
Oh, hey.
Chelsea. João Felix has played for Barcelona.
He has played
the kind of football.
AC Milan.
Let me tell you something.
What are you talking about?
The football João Felix was playing as Benfica before Atletico Madrid went to pay over 120 million pounds to sign him. That was not what we saw at Atletico, Barcelona, or Chelsea.
Player rise deep.
Let me tell you something. Cristiano Ronaldo alone cannot carry Al-Nassr to go and win the league. If you check Al-Nassr, the team, aside from Ronaldo, Sadio Mane, Kingsley Coman, and then João Felix, these 4 players.
I'm coming. I will not make this decision.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to prolong it.
I'm coming. I don't want to prolong it. The thing is, Ronaldo that we know is not today's Ronaldo.
Cristiano is 41 years.
Yeah, Ronaldo that we know.
He's an old man. Somebody
is not today's Ronaldo. So he needs support. So Al-Nassr, the board of Al-Nassr, you have to do something to
They have to speak. So
because this man, do
you know rumor has it that
I'm coming. He's having some vision. Be there. You have to help him to accomplish that vision that he wants to score how many thousands goals, right?
Oh, that one he was scoring
in his career. So
it's level like
help this man to score those goals. Else he will be.
Ronaldo is not. I don't want to say Ronaldo is more concerned about the 1,000 goals. He wants to win a trophy for us. He has won one trophy.
Listen, that one
trophy for Al-Nassr.
That is not.
This team has not won the league for so many years. This team has not won the league for so many years.
He wants to do what Messi is doing at the major.
Now there is this rumor that
he wants to join Messi.
Cristiano might be going to
the major league. Yeah.
When that happens,
the Clasico will be back again.
The value for the major league will skyrocket.
Of course.
I'm telling you something. And
at first, this is what the Asian League tried to do.
Yeah,
they had wanted to bring Messi brother, and then
Rich, when I saw the money they wanted to pay Lionel Messi,
Charlie,
and he rejected it.
Charlie,
see, my son has to play football.
Of course, so the way I'm grooming my son, grooming my son. Only 10 years for academy.
The whole Ghana government, that money.
Okay,
if you're earning that money a month, out there to can pay all of them. Charlie, that's what they want to pay one man.
Football is business.
So, Rich, you see, players like Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, when they make this kind of demands, the whole leagues where they are playing, there's, I mean, everywhere shakes.
Of course.
When Ronaldo was playing at Manchester United, and they made issues about their ownership and what is happening, you saw what happened at Manchester United.
Yeah,
they have to step in and do a lot of work.
Okay.
Now he went to Saudi Arabia,
let's draw conclusions on.
And I think Ronaldo might be leaving Al-Nassr next season. See the ending of Cristiano Ronaldo. It will be a very emotional one.
We are all thinking because that man will see that.
I think after the World Cup. I think after the World Cup.
But still, now he's strong. That is it. Still, now he's strong.
My question is, the man is 41 years.
41 years.
Next year he'll be 42 years, and he's still scoring goals more than our strikers. Rich.
Which strikers are you talking about? Are you talking about Ghana Premier League strikers?
No. Which striker are you going to use for the World Cup?
Do
you have a striker?
Yes.
Even Antoine Semenyo.
We have
if you look at the year under review, we tell has more goals than him.
We have started, but they are not strikers. The thing is, you see, Inaki Williams for almost
Inaki has been injured in and out this
season, but
so
before his injury, Charlie, for almost 10 matches, no one shall go.
So it's been very difficult for our players out
and
there.
then who again?
Jordan Ayew.
Last week he
missed the penalty.
Championship.
Yeah.
That one too.
Sulemana
to
Atlanta is on the bench.
Sulemana is
Mohamed Kudus is injured.
Obama, you see that the dribbling and everything is on point, but
finishing is the problem.
Yeah, and then we don't have coach. Me, I will say,
that's the topic for another day.
Master, we don't have coach. We have to get the assistant into John. Oh my God, Charlie. On this note, let's go to Luka. But yesterday's quick one. Barcelona against Albacete. Rage, they spot 26 chances. Barcelona. And they score only 3.
Like, you see, the game ended 2-1 in favor of Barcelona. You see, that team Albacete, do you know the team defeated up in the build up to Barcelona? They've beaten Celta Vigo. They've beaten Real Madrid. They've beaten Leganes.
Don't just say Real Madrid. Almighty,
the White Angels.
God, the Galacticos.
Yes,
the Los Merengues.
Albacete.
Of course.
Yesterday, Barcelona, the way they squandered chances. If not for Araujo,
are they using Juju? Because sometimes you see that this one is clear. Rich. What that they have to score.
These things happen.
And then they'll squander it.
Once in a while, you see this underdog team surprising everybody. It happens when the Leicester City came to wame the Premier League in 2015-2016. Nobody expected it. Yeah. So I think that's the point they could do.
And then in 2015, AYISAH coming to Santiago Bernabeu beating. Look, we have 10 minutes.
Our very own sports minister.
Yeah. You see, this man is trying to do something different.
Of course. As compared to the
that has shown a lot of change on the field of play. Like I think that led us to the qualification of the World Cup.
Even though we didn't make it AFCON.
Of course. This man is trying to do something unique. Trying to do something that will help the team, the players, the management, the board, the Black Stars fraternity. This man is trying to do something. And I think it's kind of positive thing that they are doing. Because budget is budget. Yeah. Budget is something that you don't have to disclose. Yeah. Budget is something that we shouldn't hear a lot of noise. We shouldn't hear a lot of diabolic issues around budget. Else, you see, budget is something that per diem is inside. Yeah. Players' bonus is inside. Players' salary is inside.
It's inside.
Their
winning bonus and all those things.
Good. Yeah. So, Godwin, what at all would this announcement, the impact, I'm talking about the positive impact that will show on the tournament?
Rich, you see, in the lead up to our previous tournaments, when it comes to the Black Stars, we've always had issues with our budget. Okay. And I think that particular,
not forgetting, these issues that we are discussing is very, 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 very serious. Because is it 2006 or 2010 and then some players went to slap.
It's 2014 in Brazil.
Yeah. In Brazil, some players went to slap management all because of money.
Because of money. So see,
that has been something that we are
very, very bad news for us. You see, when it comes to the issues of the budget concerning Black Stars in major tournaments, you see, we've always struggled. And that has taken, our attention from what we expect the team to do and what we actually think some people are doing behind the scenes. Okay. So, the last World Cup we went to, we never got to know about the budget until, after Ghana was knocked out of the group stage. And then we heard the amount of money that was spent.
We had so many.
Even the money we spent,
that wasn't,
and we were kicked out of the group stages, was more than what the World Cup winner Argentina got.
This diabolic man, Kim Faisal Bankrola, Araji Brusa.
So I think what the current sports minister is doing is not to follow that old trend.
Of course.
Do something different that would sort of take away the noise from the team.
Yeah.
Because this current team we have is made up with a lot of young players.
Yeah.
And if there are a lot of noise around these boys, we can't expect anything proper from them. Because mind you, we are playing one of the big teams in the World Cup.
Portugal.
Now we need total focus for these boys to be able to perform.
Yeah.
Now once the budget is read to the public, everybody knows this is what they are going to spend.
Yeah.
That can take a lot of noise away from the team.
Okay.
And I think it will give the players peace of mind to play football. Yeah. But because if the public is left in dark, they don't know how much we are going to spend, they always be asking questions.
Of course.
Rather than focusing on what we are going to do at the World Cup. So I think it's a good step. We are trying to show accountability in everything we do. I think it's a very nice thing the sports ministry is trying to do. Yeah. Try down to cut costs in a very possible way. There are people who are suffering in this country. Yeah. So if you have that privilege to represent this country, you must know how much is going to be spent on this team. I think the World Cup is just in the corner. Yeah. Some few months from now, we'll be sitting in front of our TVs and see Ghana, Panama.
It will not be like this ended up
AFCON that we are watching from home.
Not watching from home. If you couldn't get access. If
you don't have any DSTV, you cannot watch.
You will not watch.
So now Ghana is playing. So
Ghana is presenting live and colored.
So
I pray that they will go far.
They'll make tournament. I believe we can make it out.
We don't have coach. That is my problem. But we
have
all the necessary.
You know one good thing about this World Cup is that even if you finish third and you have a very good goal difference, you can qualify to a run of 32.
We can score.
So against Panama and Croatia,
Masa.
Okay.
This World Cup, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This World Cup, you see, previous tournament that, like, you see this current tournament that they are playing.
I know football has changed a lot. Football has changed a lot.
If you don't take care, Panama will surprise Ghana.
You see, one thing I like,
they will surprise Portugal.
They will surprise England.
Croatia.
You know, one thing I like about what Otuado is doing currently is that right now he's touring a lot of players. He's going from country to country to visit.
That is what he has to do
now.
Because on your tactical coach,
now I think
please come and call yourself for us.
I think
that is it.
I think he has requested for a backup
to
beef up his team when it comes to the technical side.
That's
I think
good.
it's a step in the right direction.
We
need the tactical brains to be able to battle the coaches like Thomas
Tuchel, yeah.
Because you are playing against the three lions of England. Rich. England themselves, their players are not into that. Yeah, they are not in that top form when it comes to this season's performance.
Yeah. And then
aside Hurricane,
this guy is injured.
Jude Bellingham is also injured. Aside Hurricane, who is doing well. Yeah. If you watch the England team this season, their players are not that up to the standard.
Are you following Greenwood?
I mean, Greenwood is Olympic Marseille. I know. But the core of their team, the likes of Foden, Iberici Eze, and all these guys who played in the last Euros, they are not as compared to last season. But I don't know, maybe it's because of the World Cup. Players are not willing to. I think the sports ministry is doing something good. Yeah. We should all applaud them. The only thing Ghanaians want is accountability. We want to see. You know, you have about 32 million coaches in this country. We all know how to coach. If things don't go well, somebody will be sitting in his house and insulting the coach. So we want accountability.
Let me put this for us to close. You see, if Ghana is performing or playing much, and then I'm watching with my mom, Charlie, that woman will press you.
Of course.
I don't know why you say.
You know, our fathers.
One was sent out. Or for the losing of the ball.
That tells you the passion Ghanaians have for it.
Yeah. To me, coach.
You understand?
What I say?
Football is in our veins.
You see my mom. We are then. On your coach, no, you're then. Oh, you need female. Or say chance. What say chance, baby?
So that is the issue. Ghanaians are very passionate about football.
Of course.
So you have to do
as you said, we have 32 million coaches
in this country,
including the
they are all coaches.
Yeah. So I had one idea good year Munsem say a nitty-gritty Wednesday edition and a April, the foreign tidbit and local tidbit in Nano, and a transfers in Winner and a year Hunsem April, Sa and so, and of course, GODWIN QUASHIE ever kind in Sa, or having to say, Carabaka, airport, yɛde ho discussions nyinaa brɔ in the profound way saa nso ɛna yɛbɔ ɛwura mu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ World Cup a ɛba